Hey guys, Solo Jones here, and this is a game between Windows and Darklune. Darklune is a pretty sick guy. He is, I'm not sure, he's probably Platinum League in our clan, and this is an actual clan match. So, week 1, 2, game 1. Okay, apparently they have to say that before the games. I have not been in a clan match yet, so I don't know this. Anyway, this is Windows, who is a part of the Dragoons of Fever, which is a pretty badass name for a clan. And Darklune, who is with me in Exodus Gaming, and this is going to be a best of 3 matchup. I will cast all 3 games, maybe with a co-caster in a few of them. I'm not sure. This one's not going to have one. Anyway, so far pretty standard. Going to go 2-speed through this stuff. You know, no crazy openings, no early gas, no early pool. But all right, gonna get up to 14 there, and we'll see. He's got an SCV coming down to scout. And his drone's going to be sitting here picking away at the wrong thing. Should be targeting the SCV. Instead, he's going to be targeting the barracks. That's a bit of a mistake there. Pulling out an SCV to defend. And he's going to go for the 14 hatchery. Going to get blocked with his SCV here, which is really frustrating. I've had it happen to me many times. I know exactly how frustrating that is. Is going to be able to sneak down here and get this hatchery. Terran player Windows is going to respond by the way, I did not preview this whole replay, only the first 5 minutes. That's the only reason I'm kind of predicting the future here. For the rest of it, I will have no idea what happens. Anyway, still getting the pool now after getting that expansion. Let's see if he gets the gas pretty soon. I know I would if I was him. And I have not seen this part, so not sure what he's opening with. Going to be getting out a couple of Marines here for Windows. And morphing in his orbital command, and here we go. Here comes the early bunker rush play to try to deny this expansion from Windows. And this is a bitch, guys. This is not fun to deal with. But if you can fight it, and the thing about it is, if you fight it off, even if he gets the bunker up and you fight it off, he loses almost nothing because he can just salvage the bunker, and then there's just no trouble for him. If you can take out his Marine, that's really good, though. He's going to be nibbling away at this bunker. Ooh, trying to gang up on the Marine, not going to work. Now he's going to have to back away and wait for his Lings. Fortunately, there is just one Marine in there right now, but there are 3 more SCVs and a Marine coming down as well. In the production, you can see a spine crawler being built. That's an interesting place for it. It's going to be continually DPS. It's going to be out DPS and eventually go down. Should have canceled that right there. Going to be getting out more drones. That's not a good idea. And more Zerglings coming out. These guys are here to repair, and it looks like this is going to be a pretty successful bunker rush unless Darklune does something pretty quickly. Getting out a few more Zerglings. Let's see, he's getting speed right now. Wow, that was weird timing. And by me, not by him. Ooh, making the mistake of bringing his Marines out. Oh, theoretically he could go gang him right now. Let's see him do it. Let's see him do it. Oh, wonderful surround from Darklune. Good job. Wonderful, wonderful, just magical. But oh man, I'm such a dork. Good job, Darklune. That was a very nice way to deal with it. And honestly, going for a counterattack right here, if he leaves the supply depot down, could be pretty devastating. Getting 4 bunkers. He's really committed to this Marine bunker rush. And these 3 SCVs down here to repair is a good idea. I've never really seen a lot of people doing that. It looks like he's getting these spine crawlers. He's going to be moving them up to since they do outrange that bunker. And honestly, there's a lot of health on this thing. I mean, it takes forever to go down, especially since it regenerates a few hit points every now and then. But these spine crawlers should be enough to deal with it, and this bunker rush isn't much. Going for the counterattack, good reaction time for Windows getting that up. Let's see, he does have this Marine here to defend. Ooh, needs to back off his Lings, This is not going to work. No, it does not work. Let's look at the units lost tab. Darklune actually a bit ahead here. Not by much, doesn't really matter. Not much has been taken out at this point. Going to be finding the perfect location to put down the spine crawler, outrange this bunker, and just get 3 free SCVs and this bunker. That's a fairly good place for the spine crawler. I'd have it out here if I was him. And here we go. Really doesn't need to move his Lings in here. That seems like an unnecessary sacrifice to me, as the spine crawler will be able to clean it up all by himself. Doesn't really matter though. Getting a Baneling nest. That's a good idea when you see, or of course, let's see, has he scouted yet? Nope, no scouting from Darklune, except for what his Lings could see. But he did see multiple barracks, and there are 4 barracks, and then finally a factory going down. So when someone's going this Marine heavy, the Baneling's nest really is a good idea. Honestly, that bunker rush did fail pretty badly. He He actually didn't even salvage the bunker, so he lost those minerals as well. And this base is up uncontested, so Darklune's sitting pretty good right here. Let's see, in income he's way ahead. Unfortunately though, Terrans are imbo with their mules. Ha 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 ha. Going to be getting out some tanks. And there we go, there's a mule. Let's see how much it steps up his economy. I don't actually think Terran's imbo, guys. I think the mules are just fine. It just makes me laugh when I see a Terran player be almost even. But you know, he's taken such a good lead that it doesn't even matter that he's got mules, and it's all going to be good from here. So since he held that early aggression, he's way in a good position. He's doing really well. Good saturation on the natural, could get a little bit more, could stand a little bit more. But his drones are going up, really droning right now. While this guy over here is producing no more drones, relying only on his SCVs and mules, going to be teching up, getting siege tanks to turtle up. I don't know why he'd turtle up when he doesn't have the army producing capabilities, and he either needs to go for some tech push or he needs to expand. He really needs to expand. He needs to be putting down a command center right now, but that's not happening for him. And Darklune letting his minerals get a little bit high, but nothing too bad. Getting an infestation pit. Let's see, does he have? How is he doing on upgrades? No upgrades yet. I'd recommend getting an upgrade, especially since the siege tank's out. Luckily, going to be catching the siege tank out of position, but unfortunately not going to get any kind of good positioning on it. Accidentally wasted all of his banelings there. And here he needs to just run. Ooh, run the lings in, run them in, get the tanks, focus on the tanks. Ooh, not going to be focusing on the tanks. Could have just morphed in a few banelings, focused on the tanks with the lings, and would have been just fine. Unfortunately, these spine crawlers will hold off any of this crap. Unless he just inches the tanks in, he can outrange those spine crawlers. Still a decent saturation, getting a lot more lings. These lings should be just fine against all this, but he really needs to get that upgrade to get the ground carapace upgrade so that his lings can take one more hit. That was not a good place to be morphing in, but it looks like he will have enough to clean this up. Needs to just A-move instead of targeting that one tank, because if he A-moves, then it will not attack additional tanks. And he should be just fine here. If you look at income, he's still way ahead. This is actually really one-sided. Honestly, if I were Darklune, I would be thinking of taking another expansion. You have plenty of forces to defend it. Just throw down another hatchery. It is really hard on this map because this expansion is kind of difficult to take. But since it is the high ground, you do have the advantage, so I would definitely be taking this right now if I were Darklune. But me and Darklune are about on the same level of play. I think we played earlier and he beat me, so I can't be giving him too much advice. But it's pretty easy as a third-person bystander to say, oh, you should be doing this, you should be doing this, but that doesn't mean that I will actually do it in-game. Here we go in the production, more banelings, more finally getting that ground carapace, really important. And Mutalisks. These Mutalisks should really make the difference. With their mobility, they should be able to just swoop in here, kill pretty much every SCV, and if he moves all his Marines back, can just Baneling bust the front, and there we go. You have a win on your hands. Lots of Banelings. Honestly, there's really not much the Terran player could do right now. It looks like he still has a chance, but he lost this game many minutes ago. Sorry that this isn't covered up. I don't have an overlay for it yet, and also I don't use a program that allows me to put an overlay in my videos. Gonna be scanning and seeing this hive going up. That's unfortunate to finally be scanning when you're running low on minerals, low on army, and you see that he is actually hive teching, even though he already has all these units. That's not good as a Terran player, or any player facing a Zerg. Gonna be poop and creep everywhere as possible. That's good. Could see a little bit better creep spread from Darklune, but not really going to matter in this game, especially since he's going Mutalisks. But it really would help out these Banelings. Do they have the speed upgrade? Is it researched? Yes, they do have the speed upgrade, so they will be good against all of these Marines. And here we go, finally putting down expansion. He could have had this expansion building the whole time, and then just... Oh, he did lift it up. Okay, but either way, there's no way his economy is going to be able to catch up in time. And Zerg... Honestly, Darklune, if he was now running off 3 bases, then it wouldn't even matter if this expansion was going down. He really should be doing that, though, because look at how many minerals he has. 810 minerals. Good job injecting. Very low energy on his queens. Yeah, that's really good. But, you know, not going to work. Looks like a barracks scouting over here. I don't know what that plan was. I guess he was trying to see if he had expanded, because he did expect that. Going to be doing some bounce damage to this wolf statue. Will it go down? Will it go down? Will it go down? Oh no, finally getting out of the range of the bounce damage, and that wolf statue will survive. A lot of Zerglings, Banelings. He could really break this front at any time now, but he's doing the smart thing, playing it safe, staying back. Thors are cool looking. Is that like the different Thor that you get for doing something special, or is that just the default Thor? I might be crazy and that's just the default Thor. I think it was the special edition you get fancy Thors. Moving the spine crawlers up. This is really good. This is something I don't do often enough. He has this extra choke here. Why not move some spine crawlers up? That way he can buy himself some more time if some sort of crazy death attack does come in, and also it'll really help him in the offensive if he can really move these up here. Maybe get some creep up here, move a couple over here, and he really could just contain the entire map almost for the against the Terran. That is really effective. Unfortunately, he has let this second base go up. He really should have done something about that. Maybe run a few Banelings in, and I don't know, maybe, well, what's he doing with his mutas? Alright, here we go, here we go. This is going to be effective. Really should not be focusing on the supply depot, though. It's good to supply block your enemy, but he can just move this Thor in. Let's see if he gets the magic box. Ooh, magic box, magic box. Oh, I really wanted to see it, but with these SCVs repairing and this missile turret backup, probably wasn't a good idea. Finally taking another expansion. Good place to put it, the gold right there. That'll make up for the fact that he didn't expand earlier. But now it's just 2 base versus 2 base. If you look at income, he's actually not that far ahead. So this is actually getting to be pretty even, except for the fact that he has this monstrous army that could still move in at any moment and cause some major hurt. I'm not sure if he'd want to move in right now. Maybe morph a bunch of Banelings. Honestly, if he morphed a bunch of Banelings, managed to get them in here and destroyed that planetary fortress, that would be it. But that's hard to do with a siege line implanted right there. What he wants to do right now is, honestly, I'd like to see a Nidus Worm. There's nothing watching back here, and if he can just sneak past the siege line, destroy all these SCVs, that's game right there. Like, he will literally win. And that's a lot of Mutalisks. Why isn't he continuing this Muta harass? Is he that afraid of the Thors? Because if he moves into the back of the base, again, he can abuse the mobility of these guys. Oh, is that a drop I just missed, or was it just a few Marines? Yep, just a few Marines up here for absolutely no reason, getting taken out by these Mutalisks. And not sure why they were there. Did take out one Mutalisk, but that's not exactly cost efficient. Should be trying to sneak in here, pick off tanks wherever he can, pick off supply depots, anything outlying. Shouldn't be too afraid of the Thors. But honestly, there's not much the Terran can do about this. Oh, this is perfect. If he can catch the Terran off guard right here. Oh no, he's gonna get the siege up. Oh, this could be bad actually for Darklune. Darklune, back off. Okay, good. Now sneak around here and go for the attack. Yeah, this'll kind of be nice. Oh, bring your mutas around. They're completely undefended. Where are your Mutalisks, dude? There they are. Go for the tanks. Go for the tanks. Go for the tanks. Not going to be seeing him go for the tanks here. He really just needs to kill this. I mean, the tanks are now unsieged, but he really... This one Thor is not going to be able to defend against this many Mutalisks. With the magic box trick, it'll be very nice. Honestly, just so much that it's not even going to matter. This does not need to target fire this Thor. If you target fire a Thor, then all the maximum... Or if you target fire a unit, then all of your units will go for that one unit, regardless if it's already surrounded. You need to just A-move near them. If you A-move near them, then they'll go for all exposed units. And it looks like he's going to move in here and just completely destroy everything. And this is probably going to be GG. The planetary fortresses are pretty imba, but the SCVs cannot get in there for a surround because the Zerglings already have that surround. And yeah, don't back off. Just go. Just go. He doesn't have his wall off up. Oh well. This death mutaball really should be doing something about this turret right here. And gonna be magic boxing maybe. Alright, sort of. It works out anyway. Gonna be repairing because he thinks, oh man, I gotta protect the 3 mineral patches that have almost nothing on them. If without them I will die. So he really should just GG at this point. I mean, he's running out of minerals. He's not gonna be able to repair it all soon. And here we go, finding a way to sneak in, and this is gonna be GG from the Terran player. Very well played by Darklune. A couple mistakes, but nothing major, and I really shouldn't be talking too much, as he did beat me pretty handily earlier. Like I said, third-person perspective really helps out. Going to be taking out everything, and there goes the GG. And this was a good game. Going to be moving on into the second game soon, and I will maybe upload these all at once, maybe upload them separately. I'm not sure. Anyway, thanks for watching. Good game, Darklune, and be rooting for us, guys. Bye.